Well, hi. It's just over a year ago that this gate was replaced, and this cable was put in, if you remember. Can you see it up there? Yeah, this cable here. And the one that runs across the top and goes over there in episode 1, 2 and 3 of Our Friends Electric, because we've had the car nearly a year, not quite. And so welcome to Our Friends Electric, and episode 21, I think. Hope so anyway. Got quite a lot to get through today, so we'll just run through it quickly. Going to be looking at the service, going to be looking at the battery in the last couple of weeks or so, since the last lot of battery stuff, and the Northwest meeting that has been at IKEA this weekend. I just wanted to let you know about that. That's all featured in this episode, and we meet lots of interesting people and see, amongst other things, an i3, a Tesla, and lots of Leafs and Leaf owners, and a big thanks to IKEA for that. So let's check out the episode. Oh, blimey, I'm not kidding. I'm in the centre of Manchester and it's Monday night, and I am not joking you when I tell you I'm sat here. Hold on a second. Look at that rain. That is appalling. This is Monday night. I've come to pick Holly and Kia up from Shoot Hill. I am not kidding you when I tell you the car just shook like crazy because of the weather, because the wind. Look at that. I just can't believe how much the car moved just then. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that rain. Oh my giddy aunt. God, I'm sat in the car, I can tell you. Dear me, let me turn these windscreen wipers off. So I was just sat here watching a YouTube video, and the car went like this, and it was like a little tornado had come through or something. It wasn't a tornado, I didn't see anything, but that is some serious wind and rain. So well, we're sat here in the car, and we've been home and come back. So I've done 49 miles today, and that's actually the second charge for the day. Oh, car going past. And let's just check out the energy information for the week so far. Well, it's only Monday, so done quite well today. 3.9, 4.0, something like that. Not too bad over the last week. It's wet, that's interesting. It's the water's blown in. Look at that. Just look at these. I don't think you can see them just here. Oh my. Can you see the car moving? Bloody. Whoa. What the heck? Just have a listen to that. That is frightening. Look at the tree over there. Dear me, just for. I'm going to look for a bloody downspout or something. Can't see. God, that, just for a moment there, that was like a little tornado. It wasn't, I don't think. But we were right in the middle of that for a second there. I am not kidding you. that is shaking. That was the car shaking. Look at that's good for Kieran right now. Good God! This is outrageous. Yes. Oh right, let me lift that. Hold on, I'll grab that.
Also, look, you know.
Hi, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put one in there. You get in the car. Have you heard the wind?
Yeah.
Good God. Down again. There's water on the back seat. Big bottle. Okay. Dear God. Listen to that out here.
Why Ted took off.
I'm going to start recording now, and hopefully when we get home I'll record again. I can tell you that is a welcome sight. Back at home, you can't see very much. But cool. There we go, 26 miles. Is all we've got left. I had fully recharged and we were at 88 with eco. See if we can get the... There we go. Right. Oh, can you see me? Yeah, just about. The wind. There we go. That's better. You can see me now. Hello. Yeah, we got home safely, eventually. Flipping heck. So the wind was absolute. Well, it's still shaking the car a little bit, but it's a lot more secluded here where we are. The wind has been so powerful it's drained the batteries a bit more than you'd have expected. Normally, if I do to Manchester and back, I've probably got about 40 miles, something like that. But tonight. In this, I've got 27, and that's with eco. Have a look, and it's just gone nearly 10 to 1 in the morning. So there you go. That's the size of it. Energy economy really poor, 2.8. Considering I've been getting 3.8 and 4.2, and 27 miles left on the clock. That wind in Manchester and the rain shaking the car, that was probably the worst I've been in when I've been sat in a car. I don't think I've ever been shaken about so badly as tonight with that. Anyway, we are safe, we're home. That was a bit exciting, wasn't it? A bit exciting is the wrong word. Adrenaline. I'm getting shaken even now. Calmer. And we've got some nice big trees around my house, so some tall poplars. They tend to just take the brunt of the wind from the house. So the car, unfortunately, is parked at the bottom of the trees, so I hope the trees don't fall over, please. Right, that's the update for now. See you in a bit. So I'm outside now. You can see these trees. Yeah, that's the one outside my house. Look at that shaking. Scary. Yeah, that's quite windy, I'd say. It's actually so bad it's knocked some of the wheelie bins over down the street. House is out, but it's protected by the hedge. And the other one isn't. It's there, so that's protected by the tree and the hedge, hopefully. Right, get inside, get a drink. See you later. Morning, sun is shining. Wind has calmed a little, although it is still quite blowy. I just noticed I charged last night, was down to about 20 something, 26, and charged overnight, and because I gave the batteries such a battering yesterday coming back in the wind, the full charge, you can see they were at 12 bars on the gasometer, and we've only got 70 miles. So I've got a feeling that is a result of the way that we were driving and the amount of power I had to use yesterday. If we go over to the energy information, I don't think it seems. I think we had 2.8 by last night, but it's not really. I need to do that, don't I? Yeah, I forgot about that. 2.8 was what we had. Energy economy, and I think that's all in all not very good for the batteries. So what should happen is, by the time we get to Manchester, which is about 14 or 15 miles, that shouldn't really have moved. So we're going to check now. So I'm basically near home, just about to go past this roundabout here and get on the motorway. So we'll get to work now on the motorway on the M62, and we'll just check out the battery, what the battery state is when we get into town. Off we go then. Okay, we've arrived in Manchester. Let's have a look at what the numbers are showing. Okay, well, we've managed to get up to 3 on the economy, and we've done another quite a few miles, 19.1 miles now altogether, and we're still showing 67, or we're showing 67. I can't remember if it was 67 and 65 there before, but anyway, so that's quite amusing really. Just shows you we're 3 battery bars down, and we're still not at the mileage that we would normally be, which is around about 70 to 80. We started out at 67 today, and I think that's really because of the way the weather was last night and the way I was driving. The apparent effect of driving in heavy wind is that you're racing, and in fact you do have to use a bit more power, because the car, if you've got the wind coming on head on, you have to push fast, you have to push more power into the batteries to get the car moving at the normal speed, because the wind's blowing it backwards all the time, even though it's very aerodynamic. In fact, the wind was actually across the car last night, so it was quite bad. But that's quite interesting to see that we've done 19 miles and the mileometer on the batteries hasn't even shifted really. Just one of those interesting things that happens with a Leaf. It's not. I don't think it's a bad thing particularly. It doesn't worry me because I understand why it's doing it, so that's good. You can't rely on it for that information. You've just got to know the car quite well, and I know the car well enough now to know that that wasn't the case. Anyway, so what should happen over the next couple of days is a drive in better or normal conditions, and we drive in using less power. We should average out again, and that'll start behaving itself, hopefully. Good. Well, there we go. Another interesting thing about the car. Right, to work. Aha, so we've just gone over 12,000 miles, and it's April the 1st. That's just Claire getting in the car. Hello. April the 1st, and that's no fool. That is no fool. It's 12:002. What is bad is that's the second day in the run, and I've had quite a low overnight charge, 74 miles. I mean, it's sort of 78 miles if I put eco on, but I'll keep an eye on that because that's not good, really. It's going for a service very soon, so I'll ask him about that. So there we go. That's all for now. Ensure it is safe before manoeuvring. Indeed. Right, we're at Asda car park. I've just parked the car. These cameras are really useful. You can can see that I'm in the centre there. We'll have a look at the cameras in a bit. I'll show you where they are, and we'll have a look at what they do and what happens if you have the wing mirrors in and things. It's quite amusing. So I was going to show you. If you remember, in the a few minutes ago, I showed you that we'd done overnight charge of 74, or with Eco on 78, and just trying to get that in focus. There we go. So overnight, as I said, we did 74, or with Eco on 78. Now I've just driven 1.7 miles, and you can see it says 12,004 now, but the gasometer has stayed where it was, and I kind of expect that on yesterday's experience driving into Manchester, when it basically didn't change for most of the journey. So I think definitely the way that the mile gasometer works, we know already is kind of based on how you drove before and what you're currently doing and the charge you've got and a few other factors. So I'm still assuming, we're still taking it that the wind has been so strong and has battered the car so much that the batteries have had to give more juice in the same period of time to achieve the same speed, an average speed. So trying to drive the car normally has required more power. That's kind of what I'm trying to say, because the wind was pushing against us or pushing the car sideways or forward, backwards, whatever. Anyway, so we'll keep an eye on that over the next few days, and we'll see what happens. Because 74 miles for an overnight charge, even though I have had the heating on, it did a preheat, but that's not really supposed to affect that. It's supposed to take power from the house, not from the batteries. So just keeping an eye on it, I'll be able to mention it to the people at the service and see what they say. Although, to be honest, it's such a recent technology that I don't think anybody's formulated proper opinions yet, or proper informed opinions, unless they're actually, pretty expert on the technology. Anyway, so that's where we're up to today. Okay, the post has arrived, and here we go. It's time for your service, for your next service. Well, it hasn't had one at all yet. It is going to get one. So that's with Westway, because they've changed. If you remember, it was actually bought at, if you remember episode 1 or 2, it was Bristol Street in Altrincham, and they've become Westway since Christmas, and that's it really. Right, so we'll get on the phone and have a chat with them. Phone number there to ring. Yeah, I'll give them a ring. Okay, right, so the date is set for the 18th of April, which is a few weeks away, but that's a Saturday they can do, so that's good. A couple of weeks away, so yeah, actually that's going to be the same weekend as the EV meet at IKEA in Warrington. So this video will probably be posted after the IKEA meet. So this will be episode 21, or I might do a 20A, a little short one or something. I don't know. See how I feel. See if there's enough interesting stuff to talk about. Right, onwards. Okay, sometime a little bit later that day, and in town now. And interestingly, we've done 18.3 miles. So the total mileage is 12,021, and we're only down to 69 miles, which is usually, when I've done about 16.9, 17 miles to get here, my journey into work, that's normally at 70, or sometimes it's a bit higher. It depends where the mileage starts in the morning after the charge. But you can see we've used 2 bars and we're down to effectively 69 miles, although that's disputable based on the fact that we had 70 odd miles and we've done nearly 20. So it's just good fun, isn't it, looking at how this system calculates. As I said yesterday, as long as you know how the car works, this figure here, it's only a very general guide. It's not even anywhere close to being true. It's an assessment of your previous driving, your recent driving, the state of the battery's charge, and your current driving, and that's it really. Anyway, so onwards with the day. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take it out of gear. Just reset this. Okie doke, there we go. Right, as you can see here, because the weather's been a little bit better, this is bank holiday, this is Easter Sunday, we've got 96 miles and it's slightly less than fully charged, I'm presuming because it's taken battery power when it did the heating at 8:30 this morning. So I presume that that's the case. I don't know. 96 miles on eco, or 91 standard, which is what we'll be driving. We'll just reset the tripometer, or whatever it's called. There we go. It says 100% charge there. Anyway, and the last energy economy was 3.1. That's because it's been very horrible this week. Yesterday and today were the first decent days, but I didn't do any driving, or not much anyway yesterday. And it's about 1:45 on Sunday afternoon. So, pretty good. Going to go see my mum, say happy Easter, and we'll see how we do.
As of the 4th of April, your energy economy was 4.0 miles per kilowatt hour. Based on the last 5 trips, your energy economy is very good.
This is really weird because look at that. Normally, at this time, I've been doing about 3.2.
You achieved a silver rank for the regional energy economy ranking
Or 3.3.
on 7th of April. Your result for March was a silver ranking. On the 7th of April, you finished 27868 in the global energy economy rankings. The first place driver was in the United States. Drive the car using eco mode. It helps you to maximize driving range.
Have we done? I think we've done. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? The last few weeks, 3.2, 3.3, I don't think I've seen it much above 3.4. And yet that, and we're on, April the 7th or something. So, interesting. It's an odd system, but I love it all the same. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Okay, so it's been very nice for a couple of days. Sun's been out. It's been a bit windy last night. Saturday morning, well, it's Saturday afternoon now. So we're going to just turn on and see how many miles we got with the last charge. Hold on. Let's have a look. I'll turn that off. Thank you very much. And 83, yeah. 88 with eco. Yeah, it's not brilliant. Still not brilliant. Not sure if that's because I'm using the heater in the morning. It's about 8:30. Might turn that off. In fact, I might do that. Yeah, I might turn that off. I'll set that up afterwards. Yeah, so we're getting about 80, between 80 and 88 most days. I have had the odd 100, and it's bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, I know it's to do with the way you drive, but I just drive the same way every day, I think. I mean, I drive the same route, and I drive on the same lanes on the motorway. I don't speed. I'm pretty well. I drive with the speed of the traffic, so I suppose the traffic could vary. Perhaps I'll do that. Perhaps I'll keep an eye on the speed of the traffic and try and keep the speed to, I don't know, 60 or something, and stay on the inside lane. I mean, I do drive on the inside lane. I do that. Anyway, so that's where we are. It says it's 1 o'clock or thereabouts, so it must be. And I'll just reset my energy. Yeah, we'll do a reset. We were at 3.4, so over the last week, yeah, we had a couple of good days, you know, some good days and some bad days. So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. That's interesting. I will tell you something about what happened last Sunday at some stage, but I'm not going to go into great detail. But there was a bit of an incident. In fact, I'll tell you now. So a couple of people probably saw me mention on Facebook. I was on Easter Sunday going out to my mum's to see her, taking her an Easter present and stuff, and going to say hello. And a little kid, no more than 7 or 8, threw a metal bar under the front of the car, and that didn't cause an accident, luckily, but there were 7 cars, 3 and 4, so 3 coming towards me, and one about to pass me, and 4 me leading, guy in a red car, off-duty police officer, and somebody else. And how we didn't hit each other, I will never know, really. Wasn't going that fast because I just come off a roundabout, but was picking up speed to go on to join the M62. And this child threw the bar. I saw the child with this bar, and they looked like they were just playing at the side of the road. And as I got up to them, they just lobbed this bar under the front of the car, in front of the car, and it bounced and made a right racket. And what I've done is we've been underneath and had a look, and I think Richard took a couple of photographs, and can't see. I can see a bit of damage, but I can't see much. And I don't know what the consequence of that kind of damage is. So we've got the service next weekend, and I'm going to get somebody to have a look under the car and just check that there's nothing been punctured or torn or broken in any way, or tyres gashed and that kind of thing. Because it was about 3.5 feet, 4 feet long, aluminium tube. It was something that holds up a TV aerial, or part of a TV aerial. Luckily, the other half of the TV aerial with all the spikes on it was at the side of the road. They didn't bother chucking that. And luckily, he threw it in front of the car, not into the side of the car, because that would have damaged the car. There's a tiny mark on the front, which, if I take a picture of it, I might show you, but it's so insignificant, you'd be... I mean, it's there, so, you know, I think that's what caused it, because I wash the car every week, so I know how the car is, and there certainly wasn't a mark there the week before. There is this week. This incident happened just before I washed the car, so I could tell that this is probably something that happened during the incident. The lady who was driving in the car on the opposite carriageway, and it's just a normal A road, busy A road. She had two very young toddlers in the back, strapped in kiddie seats. I was shaking, she was shaking. We were both pretty much, took about half an hour to settle down, to get back to what you felt was, you know, not frightened, not scared, not panicky, not heart racing, mind able to think very clearly again. In the meantime, the girl behind me, two cars behind me, was a police officer, an off-duty police officer, and she took over. She was brilliant. So if you ever get to see this, thank you very much. You know who you are. Very kind of you to stop, and very good of you to sort it all out for us. The police were called. They took about an hour and 10 minutes to come to us. They went to see the people who, because we know who did it, who perpetrated it, and they denied all knowledge. And when it's an us versus them like that, and in the situation it was, there's just no way of bringing anything to bear on it, and we just have to leave it at that, I'm afraid, on this occasion, just because of the circumstances, which I'm not going to go into. But anyway, the point I'm making, I guess, really is it was a beautiful day. It was very sunny. I was very happy, very pleased to be going to see my mum. I didn't go in the end. I had to come back home, get a cup of tea, sit down for a bit, had a bit of a sleep, then went the next day. And that was fine, except it messed all my weekend up. So I had 4 days off. And what I should have been doing on the Sunday, I did on the Monday. So what I should have been doing on the Monday, I didn't do, which was disappointing, but there you go. So that's what happened last weekend. Anyway, the big thing was nobody was hurt. The cars didn't crash into each other. The off-duty police officer said if you had have swerved, there would have been probably a big accident. And there were 7 cars, so it would have been a 7-car pile-up, or at least a 5-car pile-up. I think the 2 people at the back might have been okay, but there was certainly, at that point in time where there were 7 cars in very close proximity, 3 on one side of the road and 4 on the other, at least 4 or 5 would have been involved in a hit, hitting each other. Just because a 7-year-old child wasn't looked after by the parents, to the point that there was nobody else. I should stress, right, this road, it's a very fast A road. It leads onto the motorway, north and east and west, and there were no parents with that child. Yeah, that was partly what my comment was on Facebook. Anyway, that was last weekend. This is this weekend, and we've got other plans this weekend. So we'll get on with this. Good. That was a bit of an update, I guess. This might appear before episode 21. It might be a little snippet of something. I don't know, or it might appear as part of 21. 21 is going to be at least next weekend, maybe later, just because the service and another big event is happening next weekend. We've got the Northwest meet at IKEA. I don't know, I've got to find out the details of that, but I've put my name down for it. I think we're all meeting about 10 o'clock, so that should be great. Looking forward to meeting everyone. Good, right, off to Asda. Bye. Morning, morning. Well, yesterday apparently it was the hottest day of the year so far, and I thought, well, that'll be okay then, because weather warming up, batteries will be better. No. Oh well, we can live in hope. Let's see where we've been. There we go. Not doing too bad, getting close to that 4. In actual fact, yesterday afternoon was 3.4, or 3.5. Yeah, so we're doing okay-ish. Nowhere near the 4s, because I haven't been driving particularly carefully. I had quite a lot of motorway traffic yesterday, so I didn't go on the motorway, came back home and waited. And finally, an hour or so later, it was all clear. So that's good. Just a quickie. Yes, this weekend is the service, and we'll be going down to Westway in Altrincham, and then that's on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we've got an EV meet at IKEA in Warrington, which I'm going to do some videoing at, I hope, if people don't mind. So that should be good, and that's what I've been waiting for. That's why this episode is 4 weeks in the making, not 3. Sorry about that, but hopefully that EV meet will be worthwhile. We'll meet lots of people. There's about 15 people going, from what I can see, so that should be good. Right, all right. That's my update for this morning. I'll see you soon. Bye. Okie doke. Well, half an hour later, and we're in the centre of Manchester. And as you can see, managed to get 4.2. That's because the traffic was quite slow on the motorway. And interestingly, done 16.9 miles. 82 minus 16.9 is 75. Oh dear. Yeah, so got 75 miles on the clock. That's not bad. That's only 7 less than I'd originally started out, so it must have been at 90 something. I think that stopped going up above 80, 88 or something. No. Right, so there we go, 75 miles left, and 12,420 miles done. Yeah, we're going to be under 13,000 for the service, which is good. That means by the end of this month, as long as I'm done over 13,000, I'm keeping within my miles that Nissan asks you to sort of sign up to. You have to say how many miles a year you're going to do on the batteries, and then they charge you more if you do more. It's not much more, but it's if you did tens of thousands more, then I guess it would be more money to have to find. Anyway. Onwards and upwards. Now that's the kind of sky we like to see. Well, it's Saturday morning, April something or other, and it's time for my first service. So I've got to take the car down to Westway, it's called now. It used to be called Bristol Street Motors, but now it's called Westway. Had a bit of a flu bug the last couple of days, so feeling pretty rubbish, but anyway, gonna go down there and get the car serviced, and we'll see how it turns out. Here we go. Ooh. Open it up first. Okay, right, get this show on the road. What are we up to? 84. That's left over from yesterday. Wasn't able to go to work yesterday because I was too poorly, to be honest. Okay, right. See where we're up to. Reset that, reset that, reset that. Where did we get up to? 3.7 yesterday. Did 3.4 miles. Let's just reset that. Oh, let's reset that as well. If I can. Is that one? That's that button, isn't it? Good, right. Well, the sun's really come out now. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's 8:35. I don't know if you can see that. No, hold on. Just about see it. So we've travelled down. Okay, here we go. Go and see how long this takes. No idea. Soon find out, won't we? See in a bit. Hey, look at this. Getting some merchandise. I like that. Oh, good drinking chocolate here. So that's where we are. We're sat in the back of the service area, and there's a Leaf. Some other vehicles here as well. Because obviously Nissan do a whole range of cars. Leaf is just one of them. That's a nice little red one over there. Might have a look at that later. Just been having a chat with the specialist chap, and see if I can get him to have a chat with us later, because he drives a Leaf as well, and he's like the technology specialist. He's the guy that specialises in understanding and knowing all about the Leaf, so that customers can ask technical questions. So might have a chat with him later. That'd be good. He's just asked me if I wanted to charge, but the car's gone in now, so I can't charge just in a minute. But I will charge later, and we'll have a look at the charging facilities here at Altrincham, and we'll have a chat with him. In the meantime, it's just sit tight. Have a drink of chocolate.
Have you experienced the electric side of life?
Yep. Okay, so I've been reading my book, and I just had a little email and a message come through, and it's from the service department, which is over there. It's amazing I've not even been told personally yet, but I've just received all the service information via email, and I've had a little video, and I'll show you that in a minute. All really good. So this is what I got from the service department, and you click here and we get a little bit of a video clip, which I'm hoping will just play up here for us. And there we go. Hello, Mr. Caddock. Oh, hold on. Let me just pull the sound out so you can hear this properly. Rewind that. Look, there's the car. There's a video clip of it.
The technician worked on your vehicle this morning. Just like to say we've got a clean bill of health and nothing's required on the vehicle.
Yay!
Thank you for using Westway.
Awesome. For that, how about that then? Personalised, sent it to me. I was sat in the service area, and there it is. And also, look at this. They've checked underside, which is great. They've checked under the bonnet, lights, electrics, internal, external, brakes, hubs, and there is no charge because it's all part of the service. Hey! That's good, isn't it? So there you go. That's what I got as a little email while I was still sat in the service area. That's a nice one, isn't it? Red one. Yeah, it's good. Some balloons on it as well. Really good. So, here we go. You see that? That's it. The service is done. We're all sorted. It's at the front somewhere, apparently. Can't see it. Let's have a look. It's over here. Oh, there it is. There we go. Awesome. All done for another year, hopefully. Nothing to report. There's a battery printout and some other bits and pieces. All ready to go. So have a quick look at that. Thank you. There we go. Right, let's have a quick look. It's a bit of information. Okay. Well, all looks good to me. The basic overall information on this sheet basically says your score is very high and good for your battery. So that's good, isn't it? I'm glad they checked that. So that must be a check on, well, she said it was a battery status capacity check. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, and it just basically recommends if you're not going to use the car for a long time, but I use it all the time. So that's it then, really. That was easy, wasn't it? All I had to do was sit and wait, and it's a beautiful day. Look at the sunshine out there. Awesome. And we've got fantastic blue skies. Look at that. Just gorgeous today. Yeah, that's cheered me up. As I said, not been very well the last couple of days. Had to take some time off work, but we're okay now. Well, feeling better anyway. I wouldn't say I was okay. Managing being up and about yesterday was terrible. Anyway, let's... I'll tell you what they didn't do. They didn't wash the car today because they didn't have a valet service in it. But that doesn't matter. I'm not too worried. It would have been nice if it's, but she said I can come anytime and get it valeted. It'll just take 20 minutes, which is ace. So that's Westway in Altrincham. Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate it. Right, onwards and upwards. Okay, right, home again. What a lovely day still. Time to put the car on charge, having been out to get a service. Oops, wrong one. We now need to get some juice into the machine. Very pleased that the battery is doing well. That's really good after a year's worth of driving and nearly 13,000 miles, of course. We've got the blues on. We've got the blues. We have. We've got the blues. That's good. Right. Get the stuff out the back. Go on in, and we'll have a look at that email that they sent me. Wonderful. Could have done with a clean. Disappointed it's not got cleaned, but there you go. Can't have everything, can you? The telltale of soap in the gutter near the car. Yes, there it is. All ooh, hey, who's get off? Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Looking respectable. We're just preparing to go to IKEA for the Northwest meet, and here we go. Chuck coat and bag in back. Hold on, I have to get the coat off. Right, there we go. Onwards. Nice and clean. I had to do that myself this morning, which I didn't expect to have to do, because if you remember, we went through, got the old window wipers on and the windscreen and that and this and that, because went for a service yesterday and they didn't have a valet, unfortunately, which they normally do. Apparently, that's what they offered, and I wasn't going to wash the car myself. I was going to let them do a nice job of it. Anyway, the time is 9:37. Good. And we've actually got a reasonable charge this morning. That's good. 91. Just clear my 3.8 down. And my trip. Where's my trip? Gone to 0. And we'll do the energy. And then we're fit to go. Excellent. Right. Well, it's a bit cloudy today compared to yesterday. But it should be okay. Going to IKEA now in the Northwest. Awesome. To meet some like-minded EV drivers, which would be great. Looking forward to meeting you all. See you there very soon. So, I don't know if you could hear me, but I started to record before we get there because, and I'm not holding the camera, I'm going to just keep it on the dash, so it might be quite poor volume. I apologise for that. I'm just come off the motorway, just passing a few of the other garages around here, and we're getting into the Gemini Park. nearing IKEA right now. I'm just wondering who's going to be here today, whether we're going to have just Nissan Leafs and Renaults, whether there'll be a Zoe there or a Tesla S. A Tesla S would be great. I'd love to actually sit in a Tesla S and just soak up the atmosphere. I'd also like to see a Twizy. That would be great fun. I don't know if Renault know this is going on. The Renault garage is just across the road, and it would have been really good had they organised like a Twizy funabout or something. That would be really ace. Anyway, I can see the car park is open, and I'm just going to pull around. There's a few people already here, and there's another one now. Give him a quick wave. Hey, right, we made it. And I'll say there's a few people here already. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6 have arrived now. By the look of it, 5 or 6 anyway. So, awesome. Oh, there's all sorts. There's, that's, right. That is a Renault, that's good. Excellent. Well, we'll get to meet everyone in a few minutes. There they all are. So here we are, we've arrived, and we've got a number of Leafs. So there's one there, there's mine, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6 all together at the minute. We've got some other people here who are drivers but have come in different cars. So Leaf drivers but have come in different cars. Hi guys, this is Simon and Paul. Hello there. Just wanted to say thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For organising today. I presume you get a lot of electric car owners come and charge.
We do, yeah. We have quite a variety, yes.
Yeah, we've got a few today. There's, I don't know, about 20 or so of us here at the minute. Do you find it gets very busy with the electric charging side?
I think it does. I think the problem we have, like probably a lot of sites, is when the car park is chocker, people tend to abuse the actual sites.
Yeah.
They will park in anywhere. They will literally park in front of fire exits.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people parking with cars that are not electric here, and they don't understand that it's not a parking space. It's a petrol station effectively, except it gives us electric. Yeah. So I believe there's an upgrade happening in May sometime.
21st of May, we're upgrading the chargers. I don't know exactly the details behind it.
Yeah.
But we won't have a charger on here on the 21st of May, sadly, sorry.
That's okay, so we get advance warning on that, so thanks very much.
We're going to put it on our Warrington webpage.
Right.
And just check any other stores in case they've got the same upgrade.
Ah,
so
yeah.
Their webpage.
So anybody else near an IKEA that uses IKEA should check.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thanks ever so much for organising the day.
Thank you.
And
it's so lovely to see you all. And you'll be on our local IKEA Warrington Yammer page, which I don't you won't have access to, but our IKEA co-workers around the world will.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thanks very much, Sam.
No problem. Thank
you. So here we are. We're all inside IKEA now. We've had a nice drink, a hot drink, and a cake. And this is everyone. Give us a wave, everyone. A bit of video for the video blog. Give us a shout. Hello. Hey.
It's dead thin, like here in the middle, and then there's a dead thick bit on the edge. It's like fucking rubbish.
It's quality.
Stone chip damage, apparently. But not really.
I sold the one on 50. It's called Gunner.
How much would the charge it replace that if they didn't cover it? Just out of interest.
I didn't even ask actually.
I just want to know it.
I went in there knowing.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it took about 6 weeks to get it.
Yeah, it'll cost 50 quid for that and about 300 quid for it.
I'm sorry.
I went in there knowing that I wasn't going to pay for it, so I never even asked that question. And I was like, it's quite clearly defective. The car's only like 3 months old when I went in with it.
3 months.
That's why I was wondering how much mileage it is.
It's not that plastic protective sheet that you have to peel off.
Someone actually came up to me and they were like, "Oh mate, you know you've not peeled the bloody film off it." I was like, "No." Someone actually.
Hi, we're Darren and Brandon.
We're on day 2 with our Leaf.
Day 2?
Picked it up yesterday.
Right, so where have you driven from today?
Preston, Lancashire.
From Preston. That's a noisy helicopter, I'm sorry about that. And how are you finding the Leaf? Do you think it's good?
Yep.
Out of 10, how many would you give it?
10.
10? Flipping heck, that's brilliant. So you've only had it a day?
Second day today.
And now are you finding it?
Getting used to it now today, yeah, really looking forward to the drive home.
Oh, we're getting run down here. Look at this, we're getting run down by a Leaf owner. Silent but deadly. Great, thanks for being on the channel. Give us a wave. Yeah,
alright.
And we'll see you soon.
I'll watch that at home.
Yeah. So, I've met this gentleman who's from Nissan. His name is Mike Harris. And Mike, I believe you've come up from London today.
Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately not in the Leaf, in another Nissan, but yeah, really wanted to pop up today to see the guys and support for Nissan Leaf sort of within the north.
Excellent.
So really happy with the result and the turnout this morning.
Yeah, we've got a good number of people, particularly Leaf owners. We've got other owners as well.
Yeah.
So what does your job entail? What's your...
So my role is Leaf Experience Manager at Nissan GB. So I sit within the marketing sales department, and I'm really here to offer support and guidance to any customer who's considering a Leaf or electric vehicle, and really just to push any barriers or stop any blockers in sort of introducing themselves into electric cars. So everyday questions that any general customer might have: how do I charge? What's the range? Will it fit within my needs? I'm really there to help support through marketing and through personal support to try and help customers to see if this is something that's for them.
That's brilliant. And you've come up from London as well. I just find that amazing.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to in the near future? Is there anything you can tell us about? Anything that's going to happen, or maybe happening? Or...
Well, yes, there's lots of speculation about a new Leaf, and trust me, we don't know anything as of yet. We've not been told anything from head office whatsoever. I'd love to tell you guys, but of course through technology and through time, range will improve. But as of yet, we've not had any mention of any sort of new Leaf or any sort of redesign.
How are sales going of the Leaf? Do they increase or do they change over the years?
Yeah, well, this year, I mean, Nissan in general have had a record year in terms of overall Nissan sales, but for Leaf, it's been a remarkable year, which was almost double what we did last year. And of course, it's only going to increase through the whole general market. Electric vehicles are becoming just more mainstream. You've seen other markets come to play now. So it's great news, and this is the reason why I come to these forums and these meets, to see just other Leaf customers and just talk about general life and see how easy it is actually to live with an electric car. And it's just great, and it's a lovely community feel. And really through our work, trying to arrange local events through dealerships to try and just encourage customers to come through and feel a lot more comfortable and speak to guys like yourselves, the real life owners, which I think is a nice softer approach to really looking at maybe purchasing a new car. So it's really exciting, and EV, electric vehicles, on the way up.
Yeah, we've noticed that we were talking to the guys from IKEA. There's going to be an upgrade to these two chargers, which we can see in the background, and hopefully there's going to be more chargers around the country. I believe there's about 8,000 or something.
Yeah, so zap-map's a good place to visit, to look at upgrades, general charging infrastructure. And I think we're over 8,000 at the moment UK, and that's only once again going to increase. So we did have a good friend who borrowed my Leaf, who travelled from Land's End to John O'Groats recently.
Wow!
So managed to do the 1,000 miles from south to north and actually back again as well, just to prove that the public charge network is very reliable and it is doable. If you have a couple of days to do that trip, it is possible. So
that's an amazing thing.
It's a great sort of story.
Awesome. Did he do a video of it or anything?
It was kind of just a personal sort of thing. He took a couple of days off holiday, decided to do it with some friends. But I can probably find some photos from him, and I can maybe sort of let you guys know on some of the journey.
Awesome.
But it is very successful. So very good.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for taking some time out today to come and see us, and thanks for having a chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Great to meet you.
Good to see you.
Cheers.
Bye.
And then squeeze, that's it.
It's as simple as that. You just go and do your shopping and...
Yeah, you have to turn it on at the machine as well.
Figure it out. Oh, sorry, you're going to do a picture.
You know what? I didn't actually know that.
No, it's alright. I didn't when you first...
There you go.
And you know what?
That's it.
That is so mashing.
The new ones look even better because they're like a big gun with a trigger on. Yeah, if you go to Lim, they've got the new style connector. It's so much better.
Where is that charger?
At Lim outside.
Is it the truck stop charger?
Yeah.
I don't want a Peter Kay mode, but that's the future.
It so is.
Yeah. I don't know the Gen 2 if you can.
Both sides.
Well, that's a bit like in the way into
Sorry, there's only one truck stop. With that, you've got to leave the plug.
So you come off and then go on.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I want to record it, whatever it is.
I think I seem to be tasked for that job, being as a pitch work, obviously seems to be a car salesman.
In that corner.
In the far corner of the car park over there.
Half the cars round and then have everyone in front of it. I mean, that was the plan.
Hey, that's a good idea. So we're all going to go over there and do that then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't sold a disclaimer for this recording. Do you not use black faces?
And then put that extra space in. So, yeah.
I'm going to say something very obvious, it's just like an ordinary car.
They are, honestly, and that's what
people
get into them and expect them to be different somehow. It's like, oh, electric car, like this will be.
Well, even when I got the Prius, and it still isn't it? It's still a concept car, because when you sit in it, there are things that are quirkily different.
Yeah.
But when I changed from the Prius to the Auris, because the Auris is an ordinary car that's got Prius technology in it, so I think they're still using the Prius as the test bed. But I think that's the Leaf, isn't it? Whenever there's new technology to put in it, they'll use the Leaf as the test bed.
The Generation 2s are good. The improvements that they made were really worthwhile. The extra range, it's like 24%, isn't it?
Yeah, I enjoy mine. Yeah.
The more boot space, the leather interior. I think the Gen 1 was just a flat spec. It's just a trial. Keep it simple. Just build one version, and then they kind of thought, oh, this is going well. And then the newer ones, you get spec levels and different, options on them and stuff. So I think it shows that the faith is there, and it's growing now, isn't it? Yeah. People are starting to see the way.
It's a lot less niche, isn't it, than it was?
Yeah, definitely now. I mean, I was quite surprised at how many people turned up here today, really. Considering it was just a post on a forum.
Yeah. We were enjoying it.
I think you yelled cake and then I came in.
Yeah. Look at that, absolutely silent. Awesome. So here we are. We're I'm going to drive over there, but I've got two passengers. Just introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Angela, Richard's wife.
And I'm Richard. I'm actually standing for Parliament for Warrington North, so I'm here to see what's going on and what all the fuss is about with these electric cars. And there's an awful lot of fuss at the moment, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And not much noise except from this thing, which will turn off. It was just about to inform us of how we've been driving. But there you go, that's how quiet they are. And if I just put I'll just give you a little. We're in B, we're in eco mode. So we'll just turn it around and park up. We're going to park up here and do a photo shoot, apparently. So what do you think? You've not been in one of these before?
No, I've never been in a full electric car before. Right. I drive an Auris hybrid myself, right? Which has electric mode, but this is phenomenal. You can turn it on yourself there. Okay, you get a bit of you in there. So, you see my face all the time. So yeah, I drive an Auris hybrid myself, right? But I think I'm starting to get converted to the electric car. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I sort of bought this last April, and I've been sort of learning about them as you go because there's so much stuff that's quite very similar but very different as well. So what did you drive before? I had a little Corsa. I've still got that, but petrol car. But I wanted an electric car, and
Wish you could afford something like a Tesla, but just for the mileage, really, just because it's so. Tesla's. Are we going a bit closer? Okay, I'll get a bit closer. Hold on. So here we are. We're trying to get a bit of a line-up. I wouldn't make a Top Gear driver, that's for certain.
I don't mind being cheap driver. I can just get in and jump.
We should have sparked to the line. It would have been easier, yeah. Or you could have put a chalk line out. And we could have.
At this point, I wasn't rambling.
Oh, that's me. Oh, what's happened here? Look at that. Woo. Oh, good fun. Amazing. So how many have we got?
We've got 10 here.
10? And did we have some more before?
We had a silver one, he disappeared, and someone else was here and disappeared.
How many are you taking?
What, pictures?
Yes.
I don't know, about 5 or 6.
Hundreds?
No, just 5 or 6. I'm not taking a lot. I've done a bit of video.
Oh, right.
I'm doing video mainly because it's a video channel that I run, so that's what I'm more interested in, sort of moving pictures. And information and people talking about the stuff that they love, so. Is it lunchtime?
If I don't have to give them back, there'll be an eBay. Just bid on them.
So we just come round and look. There's a Model S. Hey, look at this. Hey. Hi, how are you doing?
Okay, we get it to charge.
Excellent.
We've got about 20 like a little get together.
Look at that.
No, it's just all powered.
Model S was lovely. Whoa.
Guys, they're not really very well marked, are they?
Wow.
Once you know which button to press, there you go, you're on top.
Should
say, it doesn't take the power.
Excitement. Let's have a look. Look at that. Very nice. God, they are big, aren't they? They are big. Great.
Charging, it's charging.
It's not taking any power though.
Charge won't stand it, it's charging.
Oh, there you go, it's just taken 0.1.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's slow, isn't it? What did they put out? 20 kilowatts?
Dunno.
Pushing it up.
There's a rapid charger up the road, I don't know if it is.
These are the rapid, that should be.
Yeah, no, a Tesla one.
Oh, so where's the nearest supercharger to here?
In Warrington.
Uh-oh, this guy's not going to be impressed. The tax lander's on.
Hey.
Hotel on the side of the M56.
That's
Chaos. Chaos rules.
Hey, this is a serious queue now, isn't it?
Hey, what? Proper queue. Oh, hello.
Is he giving up?
So we got one of everything, you're saying?
Oh, we've got a Tesla as well.
Yeah. Model S. Isn't it silly how we get excited about things like this?
It's good, isn't it?
It's great. It's really good. That's quite a nice colour for the S as well. Don't mind that.
It's got the head dashboard.
But he's keyed off to this.
Oh, I know. You'd be thinking, what the hell's going on? Unless he was here earlier. Yeah, just turned up.
Really nice design.
Is that an i3? Oh, it's nice, yeah. It's quite nice, look at that.
Just got out of his car, we're all sat in it.
Yeah, you just go and get your lunch.
No, have you not seen the back one?
There's no beeper.
There's no beeper.
Suicide doors.
Suicide doors.
IMAP.
There's no beeper in it. The beeper is pointing into the door.
Hey, look at that!
I've seen them, but I've not seen them.
Wow.
I've driven one, they're fantastic to drive.
Everything's like dead minimalist, isn't it? Jay.
That's
awesome, isn't it? Sorry, I'll let you in
no,
there
you're
on
right.
video.
Okay, I'm just getting it caught on video. Yeah.
Oh, Leaf man, has he bailed? He's bailed on getting power.
Right, that showed the range extender one. Right. Simple,
Nice.
and I asked the guy at the dealership, because I virtually know that it was gone pure electric. I've already used it.
That's quite a sizable boot as well, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, I just went to the tip and I load it up with stuff.
Yeah.
Washing machines
The
in.
nice thing about the non-Vex is quicker.
Yeah.
Not that exactly slow.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
It's over a year, it's done really
Wow.
12.
Hey, James.
Hey James, you're the man who yeah.
Is it coincidence you've come, or did you know it was on?
No, I did know it was on, and I was out this way anyway. Fantastic lunch, very much.
Okay, free lunch.
It's out for free now, look.
Yeah.
Well, it's saving getting
I don't want to sell too many on eBay, it'll look obvious.
I was coming out this way I've just been to take a load of stuff to the tip, to be honest, and I've seen it in the paper, so I said to my wife, if I've got time, because I've been up early, had a busy morning, if I've got time, I'll just come by. I've never met anyone else who owns an i3, or just...
We can't help you with that.
You can't help with that, right?
We weren't expecting the
Is it a
Tesla
range
or
extender,
this.
or is it a full electric?
Sorry?
Is this
Full
a range
electric,
extender?
yeah.
How long you had it?
Nearly over a year, so it's done 12.
Sorry.
Yeah, this was... The theory was I ordered it 5 years before we even came out, and I saw the first mention of it. So in theory, mine was supposed to first start Honeywell Jones, but they got two in together, and I couldn't pick mine up till the Monday. So I think a guy had his on the Friday.
So you can get the second.
Yeah. So
What's your range on it?
I would say 80 in the summer, 80 to 100, in the winter 60 to 80.
So it's less than the Leaf than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
It's about the same.
Is it? I tend to get
One
old.
thing it's pretty well the same.
I've got 100
We'll see back on.
Yeah, they are ace side, aren't they?
They're often real numbers.
No, this is the car. Mitsubishi. Hey. All on charge. Model S. Mitsubishi.
That's why if you try to regen on the Tesla, your face plants to the dash. You don't need to touch the brake.
If you want to use this one, that Outlander's well for that car, you probably have to drive.
Yeah, I've not even bought the cable. I've not even got the cable. See,
So
the cable's an
it's
extra.
just finished.
Oh, there you go. So if you pull into there now, you can grab it off this Taxlander.
But is it? So will that? Oh, I see. They've got the cable on it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But will that charge
Pull
mine?
forward, yeah, we'll do
That'd
it.
be interesting.
Doesn't charge it really quickly, but
That's interesting. That is.
Have you got the card for the machine?
No, see, I've got no card.
Ah, right. So we can show it you, but you won't be able to. Yeah, we'll have you got yours on you? Richard? Sorry, mate. He doesn't know that he needs a card.
Probably just come up on there.
Yeah, if you plug that in and then you need to swipe the card. Yeah, that's finished. So if Joe's got a card. No.
So this gentleman with the card, what card? So what's
yours is AC.
yours is
AC.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right, you carry. You're right.
Welcome.
So you press AC. These are free if you just go onto the website and order one. They'll give you one.
Oh, right, they're free. So if you've got an electric, you've got a electric.
Yeah, I've got a Leaf as well. There you go.
So how do I get one of those? Just order it free.
eco-trusting.
And then press start.
But then again,
take the pitch.
if you're in Manchester, yeah, the trouble is, the only problem with this is it doesn't charge it very quickly.
Right, so what's this equivalent? Plug it into a 13 amp or like the
it's
charger?
about twice that.
About. Because my one at home, I got the BM one. That's about 2.5, 3 hours for a full charge.
That'll probably be the same
I'm
as this.
pretty sure on the 6.6.
And I just take a photo of that card and then I'll order one. And at least when I come here, I'll come here every day.
Yeah, get the selection of them, yeah. Because if you're in Manchester, you can
get
get
the cable.
Here we go. I'll put them in.
That's which one's the one? Which one's the one for this one?
That's this one.
Fantastic.
Those are the three. That one's free. That one's a tenner.
Actually, look at this. I'm not sure. I just had a message up on my phone to do with the car's charging. It's telling me.
You're on charge. Station waiting for a charge request from the vehicle. Is your car turned off? Or do you have to initiate something?
Or do you have to tell it to start or something?
Something just came up on here, a message from the car.
We need to do something to the car.
It's got the right. It's got a sort of a purpley colour now.
Is it taking power, Joe? Oh, it's restarting now on the machine. Oh, there we go. It clunked.
Yeah. There you go.
Sounded
It's gone
like,
blue.
Oh, there you go.
It's gone blue now.
There we go. Yeah. We're
Yay!
on. So yeah. So basically, you've got to like jerry rig it.
Awesome.
The issue with these, the main problem with the i3s is the weight of it drags it down and doesn't make a proper connection.
I see, which is why they're hooked it right.
It's a main problem with these heavy cables.
Right. Thanks.
It normally affects the CCS one.
So if I go on the website, order that card, I've got this charger for here.
I'm going for it again, just the cables on the back. So, you use for just if you go like back and center,
Yeah, so basically,
well, you get flat out.
oh, okay. Yeah, basically. Write down my email address. I can send you an email with some bits and bobs in.
Well, that was an excellent morning. It's afternoon now, and everyone's left except Mr. Tesla. He's still here. Lovely. Looks very nice, doesn't it? Yeah. So great to meet everyone today. Hi to you all if you're watching. Thank you for watching. A really good bunch of people, really nice and great like-minded people. The talk of different meetings, one in Wales, another one here maybe. I think we should just say a big thank you to IKEA as well. So thanks to IKEA Warrington and Simon and Paul. Thanks guys for providing lunch and coffee and cake this morning. Very nice. It was a bit chilly this morning. It's the skies, well, it's better over that. See, it's blue over there. But it was more like that this morning and quite cold. Anyway, so that was it. That's the EV meet over, and I think a very successful one as well. Thanks to James for organising that. Thanks, Spanners. See you on the forums. See you soon. Awesome. Well, that was a very good morning. It's mid-afternoon now, just before 3 o'clock. Sunday the 19th of April, I think it's the 19th. Yeah, a really good meeting, lots of nice people, and well, I'm hoping that'll round off the episode really nicely. So thanks everyone for taking part. Thanks to Mike Harris from Nissan, from Spanners on the Speak EV forums and the Nissan forums. Thanks for James for organising the meet, and to the guys at Westway for the service yesterday. That's episode 21 finished, so thanks very much for watching Our Friends Electric. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, tell your friends, tell people who have EVs and know about us, and get them to come and have a little look, and if they like what they see, then it'd be great if they could subscribe. Share and like, as always. Thanks very much, and we'll see you in episode 22. Thanks a lot. Bye now.